just how far away are you from Wisconsin, or from the Rose Bowl? Sorry.
It's about like an hour and a half, not that far.
What's this experience like for you, just to kind of have your future school come all the way out here and get to watch them play live?
It's cool because I've only been to one of the games during season, so it's gonna be fun to see them play again, especially in the Rose Bowl. It's such a big game. That's gonna be fun to see them play.
Going back to your commitment in June, obviously it was very early for you. What made you so comfortable in picking the school? When you could have had a bunch of other offers that you don't even know existed yet.
When I took my visit, something felt right when I was there, and like the family atmosphere, that kind of all made it so much easier for the decision. I took a few other visits, and the family atmosphere, it was there, but not as much as Wisconsin. Wisconsin really had that, and that just made my decision a lot easier.
What have you just thought about the season the Badgers have had so far, just watching them?
I think it's been a really fun season to watch, especially after that two-game losing streak. I wanted to see how they handled the adversity and bounce back from that. They bounced back terrifically. So it's been fun to watch the season go by.
You're a little different from the quarterbacks Wisconsin normally goes after. What did they like about your game that made you a top-of-the-board guy for them, even when you hadn't started a varsity game yet when they offered you?
I think probably just the way I can pass the ball. That's definitely my strength, and I think that's what they saw in me. And I think how they saw I'm going to develop in this next year before I come out to Wisconsin for my freshman year. And then probably the way I carry myself when I talked to Coach Budmeyer those couple times. I think those are the two main reasons.
What did that offer mean to you, just to get it? You didn't have a lot of film on you yet. You weren't a varsity starter at that point, but Wisconsin obviously came out and watched you live. What did that offer just mean to get so early like that?
It meant everything, just because it's that first chance you get to chase your dream with of playing college football. So that offer really meant that was another reason I chose to go to Wisconsin, because they were my first. They were the first school to take a chance on me. So that offer really was like, wow, like they really just took a chance and are gonna let me chase my dream.
How did that offer maybe just validate, what you thought of your own game? Paul Chris is a guy that's coached Russell Wilson. They offered Graham Mertz in kind of the same situation, and he blew up, to be an All-American. What did that offer just, tell you about your own abilities when you got it?
I always, thought that I was going to be able to play college ball, how I was going to develop. It did come early in my sophomore year, but it came not as a surprise, because I knew I was going to be able to play at the next level, but it definitely came as a surprise as to how early it came.
Most schools are taking a quarterback in every cycle. It doesn't look like Wisconsin wants one in 2020. What did that kind of mean to you too, to just them feel good enough about you as not needing to add more competition to the room?
It felt good because it seemed like they had faith in me to carry these two classes, kind of help it out. Especially with Graham, he'll start off next year. He'll start off next year, and then I'm just going to come in and probably learn my freshman year, and then hopefully take the reins after Graham.
You had a really big season here. You're not a secret anymore. Have any other schools started to sniff around and show interest in you?
A couple schools, nothing really official yet. I get letters and stuff like that. They're just usually graphics, not really like handwritten letters like I've gotten from Wisconsin.
If other offers do start to come in, does it change anything with your commitment at all?
No, not at all.
Are you planning to even look at other schools or take visits?
No, just take mine to Wisconsin. No school or nothing's really going to change my mind at this point.
This 2021 class has a chance to be, maybe the best ever in program history, and they've just put together two back-to-back recruiting classes that, have been the best in the internet era. What have you just thought about what they've done specifically in 2021 around you here?
They've been doing a really good job recruiting-wise. I think the defense is going to be set so far. We've got some good players. And then offensive-wise, we're going to work on some receivers, getting some of those guys in. Offensive line, JP, he's good. I think they've done a tremendous job recruiting so far.
Are there any specific guys you're trying to recruit with you to pull you to Wisconsin?
I'm working on Daryl Peterson, TJ Ballers, and just a couple more.
Prediction: who's the next commit?
I think Daryl. Daryl might be. Probably Daryl. I think he's gonna be it.
What makes you say that?
He seems super interested in Wisconsin. He's going to take as many trips down as he can to Wisconsin, he told me, and it seems like me and him are bonding well, so I think he's going to, the way he talks about Wisconsin is more than he talks about any other school.
And then prediction today, how do you see this one playing out between Oregon and Wisconsin?
I'm not sure, it's two different teams, two different styles of offense. I think it's going to be a shootout though, but if Wisconsin's defense can hold strong, I think they'll pull out.
And then when you do get to Wisconsin, just what are some things you want to accomplish, either academically or just individually or even as a team?
I really just want to go and compete at this high level of football, and hopefully take a team back here to the Rose Bowl, or hopefully do a college playoff.